court is now in session. I hate to read this, but you know what? Somebody wrote me, and y'all need to know my thought process, and I want to know y'all's thought process on this question. A Hispanic male tried to rape me, had me pinned down, and I got away from him. And my husband went down and told the Mexican to stay away from me. And the rapist called police and said my husband tried to rob him. My husband saw that he was not going to win, and he signed for 2 years and has done 8 months. When will he parole out? When will you stop being racist? Okay, that's the question I want to know. Because first of all, the fact that he is Mexican or Hispanic has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Okay, it really doesn't. So I don't like you starting off your question with the person's race. I'm just being honest. And his name is not the Mexican. He has a damn name. Trust me, we know what his name is because he's a complaining witness on a case that got your man locked the fuck up. Don't disrespect people and then race on my channel because I don't play like that. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but I am trying to say that I don't appreciate that at all. Okay? So don't tell me Mexican, the what. I am black. Don't do that. Okay? We don't do none of that. All right? Those are our cousins, and we're going to respect them as such. At the end of the day, ma'am, if your husband did what he did to that gentleman and they didn't believe you were being raped, then guess what? That hinges on the credibility of you and your husband. Because that is really weird that someone tried to rape you, your husband beat the tar out of him, and then he called the police on your husband and he actually won. I don't know what type of narcissistic person this could be to be able to change everybody's mind and warp everyone's mind into believing him, but it seems as if something is not correct in what you're telling me about what your husband did, okay, and what happened. Because a lot of the time women will say they are raped when they get caught doing some shit they have no business, and I would assume that may be what the court thought was going on in this particular case, the DA as well, and that's why they never charged him with the rape or attempted rape, because there is attempted rape underneath the Texas Penal Code. With that being said, you said your husband signed for 2 years TDC and he has 8 months. Well, if it's aggravated robbery that he was charged with, he'll have to do at least a year of that time before he's eligible for parole. If it's a straight robbery, he's already eligible, and he hasn't been released because he has prior history, and that would be why he's still in there. But if it's ag, you've got to serve half your time before you're eligible for parole, and it doesn't mean you'll make parole in half the time. It just makes you eligible. Okay, so that's the answer to your question. Bye bye.